Want to make this awesome 3D Chrome text for your thumbnails, posters, or graphics? You don't need expensive 3D software to pull this off. Today, I'm going to show you a ridiculously easy trick to build stunning 3D typography right inside Canva. The entire process is beginner-friendly, takes only a few minutes, and the final result looks like it was made in professional 3D software. Let's dive in. First, we need that shiny metal look. Open up a blank project, head over to the Elements tab on the left, and search for the word Chrome. Filter by photos, and scroll until you find a liquid metal texture that looks highly reflective. The more highlights and reflections it has, the more realistic your finished text will look. Once you find a cool one, just click it to drop it right onto your canvas and resize it if needed, so the texture covers a large area. Now for the fun part. Go to the Apps tab and search for a tool called Type Cutout. Once it's open, click on the Chrome photo you just added to your canvas and hit Use Selected Image inside the App menu. Now, type out whatever word you want. I'll just type silver. For the font, you'll want something bold and chunky so the metal texture shows up clearly without losing too much detail. Accelerator works perfectly for this, but any thick display font will also do the job. Make sure the outline is turned off and click Add to Design. After a few seconds, your Chrome text will appear. You can now delete that original background photo since we won't need it anymore. Resize your new text so it fills the screen nicely. To make the 3D effect pop, we first need to create our deep shadow layers. Click on your text, go to Edit at the top, select the Adjust, and drag the brightness slider all the way down to -100. It's going to turn into a solid black silhouette, which is exactly what we want. Don't worry if it looks strange at this stage because everything will come together in the next few steps. Here is the secret sauce. Click your black text and press Ctrl+D on Windows or Command+D on Mac to duplicate it. It's super important to use the keyboard shortcut here and not the on-screen duplicate button. Snap that duplicate directly over the original so they overlap perfectly. Now, press your up arrow key exactly once. See that tiny shift? Perfect. Now just spam Ctrl+D or Command+D about 10 to 15 times. Each duplicate repeats that exact movement automatically, creating evenly spaced layers that build a thick, realistic 3D block right before your eyes. If you want even more depth, simply keep duplicating until you're happy with the thickness. When your text looks thick enough, stop duplicating. For the final reveal, keep that very top layer selected, go back to Edit and Adjust, and click Reset Adjustments. Boom! The bright chrome shine comes back to the front face, leaving those dark layers underneath acting as the perfect 3D shadow. The contrast between the shiny front and the stacked shadow layers creates an eye-catching effect that works great for thumbnails, posters, logos, and social media graphics. It looks incredibly realistic and only takes a couple of minutes. Try this out on your next design. Hit that like button if this helped you out, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.